Hello everyone and welcome to Rob's Rogues. And today we're taking a look at Bronze Tiger from the DC Universe Classics line, Wave 18, and of course this is the Apache Chief Collect and Connect wave. So happy to finally get this last figure. I bought him last weekend, bought a lot of figures last weekend. I've received the Batman Arkham City Wave 3 figures, so after Bronze Tiger here, we will get into all the Arkham City figures, plus I picked up another DC Universe Classics 2-pack, and we'll get into that after the Batman Arkham City reviews are done. So, we are now here for the Bronze Tiger. We'll do his bio and read-up here. Take a quick look at this. It says, Ben Turner sought to tame the wildness within himself by mastering martial arts. Brainwashed by the evil League of Assassins, he donned a tiger mask and became the infamous Bronze Tiger. Turner was eventually deprogrammed by Amanda Waller and joined the Suicide Squad, often defying orders and rescuing teammates deemed unexpendable by Waller. If I said Walker, wow. He is a noble man working alongside murderers, forever haunted by his past misdeeds. And before this, reading this bio, I have no knowledge or recollection of Bronze Tiger. I have seen him in, I think Batman Brave and the Bold, I think that's right. I have a little tiny figure of Bronze Tiger that came with a Batman figure, which I can't remember what that was. So this is kind of all new for me here. It says, first appearance, Richard Dragon, Kung Fu Fighter, #1, April-May 1975. Role name Benjamin Turner, occupation government agent, basis of operation Bell Rev prison, special abilities, his martial arts skills make him one of the top 10 fighters on Earth. And you complete all the figures, collect all the figures, Black Vulcan, El Dorado, Toyman, Captain Boomerang, Samurai, and Bronze Tiger to complete the impressive Apache Chief. So there is Bronze Tiger here. Turn some light onto our subject and we'll back the camera out some. And as we always do, Bronze Tiger comes with the right leg and the final piece of the Collect and Connect. So we will put the right leg of Apache Chief into position. And there we are. Apache Chief is done and complete, and a very impressive figure. But his review will be next. So very cool to have Apache Chief completed. So, I'm looking at Bronze Tiger, and I really want to get to Apache Chief over here that's laying down. But the man of the hour right at the moment is Bronze Tiger. And this was my least favorite figure wanting to pick up. Just because I really know nothing about Bronze Tiger at all. I don't own a comic with him in it. If he's in... Somebody said he's in an episode of Batman Brave and the Bold. I have almost all of the seasons of Batman Brave and the Bold, but I have not started watching them yet, so I have yet to see if he's in there or not. Like I said, I have one little tiny action figure of him, which I don't have with me currently here at the moment, so I was ill-prepared for the review. But even with that, I really don't even know much about the Bronze Tiger. He's a nice-looking figure. And right away, I knew he was wearing a mask. So the two variants, or the variant in this wave is the Bronze Tiger. And it's just on how he's packaged. He comes with all the accessories. He has a sword here. He has these little batons that, if you look closely, we've seen these before with Nightwing. The standard DC UC Nightwing with the blue, the Renegade Nightwing, and then they painted these black and gave them to the Arkham City Nightwing. He came with this bow staff here, which mine's a little kind of bent. I think you can kind of see that there. Although I think I'm going to give this staff to my Robin Tim Drake. I'm not sure. There's a Solomon Grundy Robin wave. I bought that Robin loose and he didn't have a bow staff, so for the time being he had been holding the Young Justice Robin's bow staff, and now I think I'm just going to give this staff to that Robin. I'm just going to keep these batons in case I lose one for Nightwing. And then Bronze Tiger, I think I'll just let him hold his sword, as he can't hold all of these things. I don't know if I'd ever pose him much with these, as he's not really a favorite character of mine, and it's just more because I really don't know much about him. He did come with another accessory, and that is with the head I just dropped on the floor. So he does come with Ben Turner's head. And the variant being, some of the packages had his... I'm dropping the head again. Wow, I'm showing out like his head. Some packages had this head on, or had this head on. And then the weapons just were in different places in the package. So this is the head I'm going to have on my figures. I keep getting things out of frame here. So this head, put his arm down here, should come off hopefully fairly easy. We'll do this on camera, and hopefully I don't bust anything. My luck, I'm going to. There we go. The head pops right off. The human head here. And then this head should just pop right on. And I think this head just looks better. Just not having known much about the character. And this arm's all twisted. I thought about having him just hold his mask. Would have been cool if they could have somehow given a mask for him to wear over top of his head. But I get why they did that. So I thought about having him pose on my shelf, possibly like this, kind of like he's just holding his mask. That's probably what I'll probably end up having him do. And I think just because I don't know much about him and there's no just real love for the character, I guess he's probably going to be a back row character somewhere on my shelf. And I'm cool with that. The main reason, obviously, of buying that was to be able to complete Apache Chief. And I did that. Not that I'm planning on selling a figure, but if there was ever going to be figures that I decided to sell for whatever reason, Bronze Tiger is going to be one of the very first ones I sell. Just because there's no sentimental attachment. As much as this wave was a Super Friends wave, I think they could have thrown in two figures that I would have thrown into this wave. I would have got rid of Bronze Tiger and Captain Boomerang and thrown in Zan and Jaina into this wave. Yes, they came out as a Comic-Con exclusive, but I think they could have threw them into this line, and then you would have had a complete line of Super Friends figures. Even though he's not necessarily a Super Friend, he was in the Super Friends cartoon series, so I think you could argue that fact that you have, you know, a lot of Super Friends in this wave. But like I said, not knocking Bronze Tiger or anything for people that really do like Bronze Tiger. I know there's quite a few people that do. I've seen other people's reviews of that, of Bronze Tiger, and they really like the character. He's cool looking. I like his tunic, and his paint scheme is really good. The tiger stripes are just excellent. I like the red and black tiger stripes. I think that's a really, really cool looking design. A lot of good deal in the tiger head itself. Although it looks like he beheaded a tiger. He's holding that, but still I think that's how I'm going to pose him on the shelf, and he's just going to kind of be standing there. So it appears that he's a bad guy, or he's kind of a good guy. I'm not entirely sure. Like I said, all the standard DC, UC articulation, blah, 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 blah. And a lot of people go through all the types of articulation, and we've seen enough videos now that I don't need to say, hey, it's got a pin and socket shoulders. We know it. We've seen it. A very good painted figure. I like him a lot. Like I said, he's just not a personal favorite of mine, and isn't even a character I really know at all. Even reading the bio, I was kind of like, okay, I still really don't know who it is, because I never really read any Suicide Squad or anything like that. Understanding he was or is with the League of Assassins, so I've got a Ra's al Ghul from Batman Arkham City. Maybe I'll have him standing with Ra's al Ghul. But anyway, no, it kind of sounds like a bland review, but this is one of those characters that, had he not come with an Apache Chief Collect and Connect, I wouldn't have bought him. I totally would have glossed right over the figure. So I'm not taking any points away from him. He's just not somebody that I was just desperately wanting to have. He was a buy to get something else. So as always, this is Rob for Rob's Rogues signing off and saying we will see you guys next time.